felt so right, and we gave it all and gave him a fight. Can you feel the beat, all the energy? I loved it all from start. Can you see it clear, all the happy years? I kept them in my heart. Yeah! The time of our lives, it was all about fun. We were the kids, it was all about punk. A shame we grow older. Whoa, oh, oh. Remember
Good afternoon here from a lovely Newcastle Bowling Club. We all had a lovely lunch. Owen joining me in the commentary after having a lovely boerewors roll.
Yep, very tasty.
Yeah.
So we opted for us to have border and Sables for the final live streaming before the actual finals tomorrow. The results here can determine a result here for border can bring Northwest back into play. So there's all to play for border as well.
Yeah, and Borders has a good run. They've moved up in the section as well. They were struggling on day one, but they've moved up into fifth position. Currently on 12 points, so a win for them can even promote them close to third position, depending on other results as well.
So again, it's not just a live streaming game. It can make
it's one that matters.
Effect. Yep.
Let's see if we can get some great support for this one. I know the Sables supporters are always on the live stream. I have to say the higher view is really making a difference.
Yeah. The view from the jack side at the moment.
Yeah.
At least we're getting a view slightly over the top of the guys standing there. So definitely we try and make all sorts of improvements all the time to get a better picture for you guys.
It's always a learning experience, and each venue is also different. I know at one venue at the Junior Nationals we even had cameras on the roof to try and see if we can't get better shots at the at O Studente.
Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting game. We've got 3 sets of blue balls and 1 set of black balls, so it's going to be a tough one to be able to monitor every shot.
Yeah, and currently Sables leading this the red section with 21 points, followed by Northwest, who lost their last game, so they're on 18 points. And then we have Boerland, who's moved up into third position on 15 points, and then Francois Koen's side on 13 points, and like we said, Border on 12 points.
Just having a look at the varying bowls, we've got 1 set of Aero, 1 set of Henselite, 1 set of Drake's Pride, and 1 set of Taylor on this.
So all the manufacturers.
All the manufacturers represented in this game. So interesting.
I think that's the first one we've had like that. I do find normally that, and it's 2 couples as well, so they each have their own preference in bowls. I normally find that a couples normally play with similar bowls.
And this time, the Gerber family have opted to play with an Aero and with Henselite, while the couple from Border, the Phillips, are playing with Drake's Pride and Taylor. So interesting.
And in the blue section, luckily they're playing on the green next door, so you'll keep updated on those scores during the course of the day. We have Neil Burkett playing against CD Bang side. They're currently leading that section with just 1 point. And then we have Jason Evan from JBA playing against EP side. and they're just 1 point behind. So very important for both of those to try and win, and hoping that the other team gets done a favor by, especially the JBA side would like the youngsters from Citybeng to do them a favor.
Yep, definitely. Definitely are some interesting permutations, mathematical permutations. Border taking the first end.
Yeah, I'll just wait for them to update the flipboard.
And
It will take us a while. Like you said, those colored balls is making it quite hard to distinguish who's holding. Looks like it's just
Border
the one.
just got the one.
Yeah, and finally Brits joining us again on the live stream all the way from Switzerland.
Great to hear. It is.
Did you watch the previous match, Fani? What did you think about it? I have to say, here from the commentary box, I think we were just as nervous as all the players, and I think it was all around the crowd. You could feel that tension.
Yes, it's that game was definitely a humdinger, and I loved the fact that it came down to the last end between those two teams.
Yeah, I spoke to Neil during the lunch break, and he says it's not over yet. He knows how important the next match is for him to get an opportunity of getting that 15th national title.
Yeah, and the fifth time his name will go on the mixed pairs trophy, which will make it a very big leap for others to emulate.
Koen, yeah.
Border holding one, gets the rub, and could have brought in for 3 there, actually.
Yeah. If you can get a bit of help from that side ball, I think she's probably
Put
gotten
into
second shot.
Second shot there.
Fani said he did watch that and enjoyed it. And we saw yesterday that playing towards us on the forehand, back to the scoreboard, this rink has quite a nice wide swing.
It's got a big swing on the away from the ditch hand. I did notice that yesterday.
Now, the skips we have Toby Gerber playing against Kevin Phillips. Kevin
Definitely on the ditch hand, there's not as big a
swing.
swing. Um,
Karen just indicating that Toby needs to just add about 45 centimeters or a foot. Luckily, you did the conversion in the previous one, so it was easy for me. Of weight, and I think he's close.
so again, one to
Border.
One to border again. It only takes 18 of those to win the game.
Yeah. Just keep the scoreboard clicking over in your favor.
In your favour.
Especially if you can keep your opposition on that 0
Yes.
for quite a bit of time. They'll start to get nervous.
Just a reminder to everyone that tomorrow's final will be broadcast starting at 8:30 as well. You know, we just playing the final tomorrow.
Yeah, and afterwards just the prize giving.
And prize giving. So the idea is we can live stream at 8:30, finished, and be giving the prize giving before lunch. So any of you that have got plans, you've at least got the Sunday afternoon off to watch maybe Formula One.
And you'll be driving to catch up to before that start.
Yeah, I think I need to get my son to, if he's listening and watching the live stream, don't forget to record it for me, please.
I'm sure it will be on catch up anyway. And in the leads we have Koen Gerber. Playing against Christelle Phillips on border. Yeah, and this is looks like the second visit for the border team to the mixed pace, winning at the title in 2000 at the border level, at district level.
One border mixed pairs in year 2000. So
Looks like border is holding the shot. If we look at the angle that we have here.
very tight.
Yeah.
Not sure who's holding the shot there at the moment, especially with the that big word, parallax error. Kevin running through a little bit.
You can hear the crowd also. I think everybody's quite tired after that
Previous
match.
previous game, yeah. Gone quiet, and you probably find some of them are actually just sitting back after having had their lunch and waiting for the ends to tick by and to see whether we're going to have any close games. Interesting enough, Sedibeng is 3-1 up on Western Province after 3 ends.
Yeah, in the EPJBA game, they won each at the moment.
And likewise with EKB Mpumalanga, 1-1 all. So
Yeah, indicating that Border is 1 down.
with a measure on the second.
Yeah, measure on the second. Great. Last ball there by Turby. Oh,
Kevin has drawn shot there.
yeah. Yeah. Koen asking Turby just to draw onto his own wood there, or his own bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was asking about it. And I think he's cutting the center line. He's not far off. He's gotten onto that shot ball. Has he moved
onto
enough? I think he
Kevin.
does.
Got onto Kevin's ball.
Yeah,
and
I think he's done enough. Good one by Turby. So
that's 1 to Sables.
Sables, yeah. Sables
to
picking up
Sables.
1. So current score 2-1 after 3 ends. Let's see, Koen going nice and wide here on the forehand. The weight looks good as well. Will it finish? Yeah, that's a good start.
Good start. Half a meter out.
Christel with a great line there.
Great line, just pulled up 2 meters short. But it's only the first bowl.
And I think Koen has gone a bit narrow compared to the other one, but she has added a bit of weight so she can play onto herself. Great result. And now for the Border, they can try and use that jack level shot ball.
Coming very close to resting on it. Just slips behind,
Yeah.
sadly.
Also remember, if you're watching this live stream, to comment where you're watching from. And also remember to like and share.
Yeah, the first few ends is a lot of feeling each other out and seeing whether they like a short end, a long end, and medium ends, and
And also,
getting the lines sorted.
and of course, finding your own strengths as well,
Yep.
where you're comfortable at.
I'm afraid Kevin is not impressed with that first ball of his, and could have been that the lunge kicked in there,
Yep.
and he put the ball in the ditch. Energy from the lunge. Kevin opted to play the other hand. But yep, looks like the lunch is still kicking in there.
Long discussion here.
Yeah, I think Toby's happy to play on that forehand. He's feeling comfortable on it. If you don't want to move it,
Oh. So that's 2 to border.
it's 2 to border.
So they'll move on to 4. 4-1 after 4 ends. Yeah, Fani Brits saying he's looking forward to tomorrow's final. I think that's going to be a great match. Still a lot to be decided before we know who will be playing there.
We can't. Certainly can't make an announcement at this stage as to who's playing in the final tomorrow, with all the results still having to come in on this last round. Definitely changes can come from it.
And like we said at the start of this tournament, it's difficult to say who the favorites are, because all 20 teams have the potential to win this tournament. They are the 20 best mixed pairs teams in the country.
Yes. Yeah. So
And if you look across the green, you see all class. From past Protea players to current Protea players to future stars, district players.
yeah, definitely a whole range of strengths on these greens. We'll give you an update on the others in about 2 ends time, when they've all completed 5 ends, and we can keep you up to date with what's happening on the other games. Karen has drawn a great bowl on her second shot. Just off the jack.
Oh, Kevin edging that one on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two great bowls there from Karen.
Of course, Karen, the sister of Nikki Neal, like we mentioned yesterday. And her son is marrying Bridget Carlitz later on, so
Real family affair in the bowling fraternity.
so hopefully we'll have many of the Lisa's Bowling Club on the live stream supporting them, along with all the border supporters. As I say, quite a few of them next to the rink here.
Yeah.
Traveling all this way to support their team.
Yeah, would appear from Turby was a keen golfer, and until he picked up his first bowl and decided that this is the sport to play. And with a little bit of encouragement from his wife.
Oh, very interesting. Yeah, and to be of quite a
Could be quite a romantic in they're hidden quietly, taking long walks on the beach. One of his likes.
yeah, and they've won, represented Sables in 2023 and 2024 at the mixed pairs.
That's
So
next piece, yeah.
so Sables picking up there, and they're moving on to 4-4.
Interesting scores along the green as well. After 4 ends, Ekurhuleni versus Mpumalanga, they peels on 2-all after 4 ends at 1 shot each. We have JBA versus EP. They're up 4-1. JBA is up 4-1. They've just changed the score to JBA up 4-2 after 5 ends. Sedibeng versus Western Province. Sedibeng is 7, Western Province 4. The Northern Cape and Eden game. They peels after 4 ends, 3 all. So all the scores are very close at the start here.
Yeah, and over here at the Sea Green, we have on rink 1, we have Northern Free State playing against Natal Inland. Current score there 5-5 after 5 ends. On rink 3, we have Boerland playing Port Natal. Boerland currently ahead 5-0 after 3 ends. Then we have Limpopo against BGN. BGN currently leading that one 7-3, and right at the end we have Northwest playing against Kingfisher, and currently they are leading that one 4-2 after 4 ends. Yeah, so Owen.
Before going over to Jacques, I failed to mention that Southern Free State KZN game, KZN is 4-3 up on Southern Free State. So, as I said, all very close at the start.
Yeah, and over there on the Sea Green, Owen, Northwest are doing their part and keeping ahead of Kingfisher. So they'll be hoping that Border can do them a favour, yeah?
Border can do them a favour, yeah.
Be at home after that comment.
Border again holding 2.
Yeah, to be stepping onto the mat under pressure, but I have to say, we saw yesterday the combination from Sables is a really good one. When Koen is struggling a little bit, Tubi normally steps up, and the other way around.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely dovetail very well.
Yeah. Well, Koen just telling Tubi, stick to that hand. Your line was perfect. Just need to add a little bit more onto that one. Another half a meter to a meter maybe, and you'll be on the jack. And it looks like he's getting close. So that one has become a little bit of a target for Kevin to rest on.
I think he's going to slip all of them,
Oh,
but he's drawn the shot.
so just the one down. Toby's last ball was drawn the shot. It looked from our angle like it was.
Yeah. They're looking with interest at it, but it's just pulled up short. Trying to play Turby's one ball out, and would have been happy if they could, but
Oh, that's
ended
one.
up Border just taking the one.
Now, if he was able to get that ball of Toby's out, it seemed like they might have been
3 or
holding
4.
3 or 4.
Yep.
So, at this stage, we're having quite a few singles being switched over.
Yeah. Don't want to put any commentator's jinx on it, but the wind is beautifully calm today. There's hardly any breeze blowing across the green, so the lines they're not having to contend with the wind effect on their bowls.
Yeah, I'm keeping quiet on that one. I was scolded yesterday for mentioning that the movement of air was calmer than the previous day.
So
Putting the commentator's
just
curse on that.
on the weather. The applause that you heard there was for a great shot from KZN, who came through about 4 or 5 bowls through a narrow gap, picked up the jack and trailed it back to take the shot.
Of
If you heard
course, the local club with all their support, playing
Yes.
from Newcastle.
Playing from Newcastle on the rink right next door to us, so you might hear the occasional applause when they played fantastic shots like that.
Yeah, we're getting close to the 100 mark for our live viewers.
Sometimes I think obviously the viewership does drop off, especially on a Saturday afternoon, with so many players and all spectators getting out actually and on the bowling greens themselves on a Saturday afternoon. So I can understand that.
Yeah.
And hopefully those that haven't come online are in fact on the bowling green. Would be great to hear as well. But they're there.
And remember, this is quite interactive, so if you have any questions, bowls related, you can ask us. We'll see if we can answer them. If we don't, we'll see if we can find an expert for them. And of course, let us know where you're watching from and where you're playing from. And if you're a non-bowler, let us know as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about the sport of lawn bowls? Are you enjoying watching us on the stream? And even if you're watching later on, when we're not live, remember these games get posted on YouTube and stays there for everybody to enjoy many years later.
Yeah.
And I think we've counted, I think there's over 100 games available for you to watch on this particular channel from over the years, and you can see how we've progressed. I actually remember when I was starting doing live streaming, I was walking with a phone from one end to the other end, doing the commentary from behind the head
On a cell phone.
on the cell phone.
So yes, we are slowly improving every time, and you know, we learn every tournament we broadcast from. We take that info, and that's why we're happy if you make comment about it, so that we can look at the improvements and know which way we should be going to confirm or to make the viewer happy, because without you guys, it's not worth it.
Yeah, and remember, you as a viewer can also do your part to promote the sport within your area by maybe sharing it onto some local groups in your area as well, and inviting people to come to your bowls club and maybe try the sport that they're watching on the live stream. Great advertising tool, not just only for Newcastle and for Bowls South Africa, but you as a local club in the area as well, especially with the quality of bowls we've had over the course of this tournament.
And Border seems to have picked up another 2 then.
Yeah, so Koen scores 7-4. The 7 ends. I know, and just having a quick look over to the key matches in this in the blue section between Western Province and Citybang and JBA versus EP, and it's all squares on all 2 rinks there. 4-4 for JBA versus EP and 8-8 for Citybang versus Western Province.
Western Province. Yeah, Western Province obviously came in with a big number, because Citybang was up on them quite a bit. While we're looking at the other scores, we can let you know that Ekoleni is up on Mpumalanga, 8 shots to 2. So they are also still fighting for a good win there. And Jacques has gone across to Sea Green to update us on the scores on the other green.
Yeah, and on the Sea Green we have on rink 1 Northern Free State leading Natal Inland 8-7 after 7 ends. Then we have Boerland playing Port Natal, a very important match there for Boerland. They'll be trying to get into the medals. Boerland leading 6-1 after 5 ends. Then we have Limpopo playing against BGN. BGN leading that one 14-4. And then right on the end on ring 6, we have Northwest on 9. Just hold on for as the player is standing in the way. The score there is 9-3. So back to Owen. I catch you as you need to take a sip.
Yeah, so Karen's holding 2. Corin, sorry.
Yeah, Corin. That is a truck. Yeah, probably a train. The train is going past.
I could hear the train.
No.
And Toby's first bowl, he's put in the mix. So they're currently holding 3. But Kevin's trying very hard.
Yeah, he's promoted that ball up, but unfortunately not enough.
Not quite enough.
Oh, great ball there by Toby.
Toby almost did a replay there, and sterling job.
And has given the border team the opportunity to change their hand.
I heard him say he was going to put a bit of weight onto it. So yeah, it looks like he has done the weight.
He's close, and he's gotten the jack. Oh,
And
what a
picks up the
ball!
jack and trails it into the ditch.
Yeah, great ball there by Kevin. So that's
So another 1 to border.
yeah.
It was a great pickup there, trailing it into the jack when they were 4 down.
And of course, Kevin will be able to watch that shot again later this evening.
Yeah. If he's got a bit of software on his laptop, he can snip it.
Yeah. 1 to border. So it's 8-4
After 8 ends.
after 8 ends. Yeah, border moving the mat up slightly, not
Not too far up,
Yeah, but just
possibly about
changing
3 meters up.
just changing things up slightly,
Yeah.
and going on for a shorter length. Or the jack is actually at a medium length,
Medium length,
but they're
with the
playing
mat up.
probably what 25 meters maybe.
I would say 24, 25 meters, and she just slipped the jack.
Ah.
She's taken the extra grass on this hand.
Kevin jokingly is if you to go, you shouldn't get tired at this stage, indicating that ball is a bit short.
Short.
Kevin sounded confident until he got and had a look.
Yeah, we're holding and then hold on, measure between the two.
Good feeling, Chris. Christelle asked. Yeah,
It's quite an open
yeah.
head there.
Looks like they're drawing a circle around the jack.
Yes. Circle around the jack, but open. I think it's open for the two skips to play either hand into that head. So I would suggest that it's a battle of the skips for this end.
Yeah, almost playing a singles match against each other, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Toby just indicating that he tends to add a little bit of weight when he's playing towards the flipboard. Especially on his first ball. And Kevin follows him.
Yes.
Sympathy ball.
This end, they all seem to battle a little bit to get the weight right. But we did indicate that they changed the length from the previous games. And possibly foxed all of them a little bit. So Kevin did promote his own bowl up for the shot there. Let's see what Toby can reply with.
Toby doesn't look happy as he quickly turns around. Great weight on that last ball. Now they're going to have a look. One being taken out. Second ball taken out by Koen.
They're gonna put a string on it on the others and just have a quick look.
Yeah, nice view of the measuring, yeah.
Yes.
So it's just two
Two.
to border. The border will move into double figures.
Yeah, that a higher cam shot actually worked. You could actually see how the measuring was taking place.
Yeah, Koen, we'll give you an update on the scores in a moment's time, so don't worry. We'll keep you updated what's happening in the key matches. Koen Wilson wanting to know what's happening with Western Province.
Yeah, we're just waiting for majority of the games to reach the 10 end mark. Yeah, we try and give them out every 5 ends. So we'll update you when we see that majority of the teams or games are on 10 ends.
Yeah, and remember, we haven't had many comments in this game, so please drop your comments where you're watching from. Also, maybe let us know on what you're watching. Are you watching on your laptop or on the smart TVs or on your cell phone sitting next to the bowling green?
Yep.
Maybe if you're watching from the Gauteng Open. Watching bowls next to the green at the Gauteng Open is a little bit of
Great bowl there
Oh.
from Koen. Just sneaking behind the jack. It is a toucher. Great bowl.
having your toast being buttered on both sides.
Come on, kitty. Don't get Come on. Yeah, what's that, eh?
Great response from border.
Yeah, Crystal.
Crystal dropping it just an inch short of the jack.
It seems that both the teams are finding the weight a lot better playing towards the commentary end. And at this
And that's
medium
slight-
longer end.
Yes, I was going to. So the medium to long end.
Sorry? Just over the door.
Still not happy with her delivery there. A little flick of the hand.
Mm. That is the other advantage of the live streaming is you can always go and have a look at little tweaks you can do to your delivery
Yeah,
and your delivery routine. If you have a coach.
and we hopefully with the camera work that we got going nowadays, you might be able to see little actions that you're doing that are wrong or could be improved on. I watched the whole JBA and Western Province game earlier, and there was a definite. You could see it in Louise, you could see it in Jason, and in Neil. That definite routine that they go through every time they get onto the mat, and it didn't change.
Yeah.
Whether they were playing their first bowl or high stress pressure bowl, the routine was there all the time.
Yeah, now I know as a new player coaching course that Bowl South Africa has always, I know they're trying to update them a little bit, but one of the key features I know is developing a pre-delivery routine for a new player.
Yes. And it's not a matter of every player has to have the exact same routine, but get into that routine that works for you.
They do a nice exercise where you have to write down exactly what you do before you get onto the mat and what you do as you deliver. And you know the one thing that everybody forgets to write down?
Pick up the ball, maybe?
No,
Oh.
to breathe.
Now I know why there's so many blue faces on the bowling green.
Yeah, you
No, I went through that recently as well. I think I did it in February, March, my coaching refresher course, and again it was highlighted there with that exercise where you write it all down, step by step by step, and it was interesting because after that we took them onto the green and said, right now,
you do what you wrote down.
what you wrote,
You do.
you do. And it was interesting to see some of them, what they believed they did versus what they actually did.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And when they have to are forced to do what they've written down, it feels unnatural.
yes, yeah, just sudden.
Yeah, so if you are a player that is wanting tips on how to develop a pre-delivery routine, remember to liaison with your district national coaching standing committee to get you in connection with a coach that can assist you with that.
Most of the provinces and districts, sorry, I should
sorry,
say
districts.
provinces, the districts have got standing committees that can advise you, and most of your clubs have got a coach, at least one coach, available, and use them. That's what they're there for. That's what they've chosen to do. They want to be out there, want to help, and it's a matter of just asking them.
Yeah, and especially if there's new players joining your club, make sure they go, Turby going on
Turby
the
is
attack.
having a run at the head.
Oh,
Sadly, caught one of the front balls and didn't affect the head too much.
it's 1-2 border.
No,
Oh, no,
Sables.
Sables.
Sables got the one.
So he was actually trying to create a multiple there.
Well, I'm going to give a rundown on the scores currently as they stand. So on ring 6 is Ekurhuleni against Mpumalanga. Ekurhuleni 8, Mpumalanga 10. We then got JBA versus EP. JBA is on 8 and EP on 4. The game next door is Sedibeng versus Western Province, and we have Sedibeng 11, Western Province on 9. We then have Northern Cape versus Eden, with Eden leading 12-4 against Northern Cape. And then KwaZulu-Natal versus Southern Free State. Southern Free State has 10 with KwaZulu-Natal on 5. That's all after 9 or 10 ends, or Western Provinces on 10 ends. All the others on 9 ends.
Okay, and over here at the sea green, we have Northern Free State playing against Natal Inland. Northern Free State leading 11-8. Then we have Boland playing against Port Natal. Boland leading 7-3 after 7 ends. Then we have BGN currently taking a commanding lead, 16-8 over Limpopo. And then Northwest doing their part. They are dependent on what's happening in our live stream match. They are leading 12-3 after 8 ends.
Turby showing Koen is very happy with that shot.
Yeah, over on the sea green, Owen, at Northwest is doing their part. They're leading that match. So they'll be happy to see that Border is currently leading here. I see they have their spy running here on the B green to check the score every now and then. Letitia's husband,
Right. Yeah.
just walking over to make sure that everything. But all they need to do is focus on winning their match, and
On the other, obviously, the other important game there is Western Province has just picked up 2, so it's 11-11 on 11 ends against Sedibeng, with JBA 9-4 up on EP.
and of course, if Western Province wins that one, they will be through to the finals tomorrow.
Yes. But the game we're streaming, if Border beats Sables here and
wins.
Northwest wins, there can be a swing there.
Yeah, Northwest with a huge shots difference. I can give you an indication of what that shot difference is. They've won most of their matches in the teens or high teens, except the match this morning. The aggregate is plus 61 against plus 41
For Sables.
for Sables.
So this is a very important game for Sables, as much as what is important for Northwest.
And of course, if Northwest lose that one, they could get passed by Boerland for the bronze medal as well. So extra pressure on Northwest to win that match on that side. But they might just sneak through on the shot difference.
Yes. Yeah.
So all to play for. So no done and dusted matches
Yeah.
by the end of 9 rounds. No clear.
Definitely no
Finalists.
clear finalists.
It made the decision of which games we're streaming in these last 2 rounds quite difficult.
Yes.
But I think we've done a good job.
Hopefully the viewers out there are happy with the game that we've chosen to stream.
I think understanding how the importance of this match in terms of what's happening in that
Within that
section,
pool. Yep.
in the blue section. Oh, sorry, red section.
And Border has certainly risen to the occasion, and currently is playing a great game.
Yeah, and the Borders players were actually quite nervous of being on the streaming rink.
Yes, they made their feelings known when we informed them that they were going to be moved to the streaming rink this afternoon, just on lunchtime.
But the way they've been playing so far in this match, they would have wanted us to stream all their matches. They seem to be handling the pressure quite well.
Yep, and enjoying it.
But still, 8 ends to go in this game, so a lot can happen. Only
Yep.
5 points. A multiple for Sables, or winning a few ends in a row can bring them right back.
Yeah, we saw it on the previous game with that 5-shot swing when Neil picked up the jack and put it in the ditch. So only needs one end like that and everything's back to normal.
Yeah, and two will be taking out a border bowl there. Yeah, Jeff asking if Western Province is 3 points clear of the log. No, they're only 1 point. Remember, they lost a match this morning. So it's only that draw against KZN yesterday.
Yeah, that's the little 1 point that they're ahead of JBA.
Oh, Kevin.
We're getting a few requests coming through from the Western Cape, to keep them informed of the Western Province game. And Sedibeng has just picked up another shot, making it 12-11 to Sedibeng after 12 ends.
Yeah, they don't have to worry. We'll keep an eye on.
So we'll keep an eye on it.
On those
and-
two key matches.
Yeah, and post the results as we get them. Currently on our live streaming, Border's still holding just the one shot. Was
Yeah, Corin just saying she needs to take a little bit more grasp, but she can get a touch onto her ball, but unfortunately sneaking through.
yeah, just a,
What's on inside it? Inside it! No, what about
Oh, great ball.
great ball there from Border.
Oh, brilliant attempt there by Dewey. I think he could be close. Yeah, indicating that Border's still holding. Crystal indicating to Kevin that his weight is good for the shot he was attempting.
I think he was wanting to just catch the jack and push it through a little bit further. Interesting. I think if Turby just has to touch his ball and it will fall in for shot, which is pretty He almost did exactly that.
Yeah. I'm just asking if he has something at the back. If he does,
Move the jack.
Jack. I'm saying that he might be too heavy on this one. Oh, Kevin declaring that
Kevin
one.
declaring. They're going to take the one.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to take the one and run there, because you could just make a bit of nonsense on the other side.
As I said, all he had to do was if two of his ball just fell in, it was a shot to Sables. So rather than tempting fate, he chose to declare his last ball.
Good second, that.
How do you want to go and do this? So Arthur has volunteered to go and look at sea green, and he'll give us a quick feedback on the scores coming from the sea green. Over to you, Arthur.
Right, so we're here on the sea green. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, Port Natal Boland. Boland is leading that game 9-7 after 9. And then we've got the Northern Free State NIBA game. Northern Free State 15-8 after 12 ends. And then we've got the BGN Limpopo game. BGN is leading that game 16-10 after 10. And then the Northwest Kingfisher game. Northwest 13-4 after 10 ends. So for Northwest, a very, very important game there. They need to win there, and Sables need to win their game if they want to stay top of the lock. So very, very important games there. And Seribeng has just picked up another shot there, taking the lead 13-11 there after 13 ends.
EP is also making a move on JBA. JBA now 9 with EP up to 8. So there's a bit of movement there from EP.
Quite some fairly tight contestant games there, and both games there for Western Province and JBA very, very important there, Owen.
Yes, yeah, we were talking about it. You know, it can have a big influence on the playoff round. The We've just busy confirming that the flipboard on our live streaming rink is they've got one too many ends. They should only be on 12.
Yeah, they're only playing the 13th end now.
This is the 13th end being played.
Oh, and Toby went for a drive and he went straight through without touching anything there. A toucher there from Kevin Phillips from Border. Seems like Border's holding 4 there, Owen.
Yeah.
And if they pick up a 4 at this stage of the match, you know, it's going to open the lead quite a bit. It's going to be then difficult for Sables to come back in this game.
Yeah. Toby's opted to take a stroll up and go and actually look at the head to decide what he wants to do, where he wants to, how he wants to do this.
Yeah, and you know, if you look at the red section score, you know, Sables on 21 points, 41 shot aggregate. We've got Albert Brits from Northwest in the second spot there, 18 points, with a shot aggregate of 61, and at the moment they're quite up there on their game. So you know, a loss here for Toby and them can put them in second position with their shot aggregate being
lower,
quite lower than
Northwest.
Northwest team.
Yeah. Toby's, I think, received instructions from his lead there to have another go at it. Yep.
Yes. And it seems he's getting something. Oh,
He took one of them out. Waiting for confirmation, but I think that was a 4 that they picked up there.
so it's 4 there for Border.
4 for Border.
So that will take them up to
15
15-7
after 13 ends.
Yeah, so 8 shots, 5 ends to go. It's doable.
Most definitely doable.
So Sables just needs 1 or 2 multiples, and they can put themselves back in this game.
Trying very hard today. Go, Blondie. Poncho.
So Kevin shouts poncho to Kitty there from Border. And Border, they've got a ruling there, Owen, that once you've played your first bowl and you put your jack or the bowl in the ditch, it's a poncho. What we call in Afrikaans a strafdop.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
understood.
That's for making a mistake. So now you get penalized for that. So it's a poncho.
Putting a bit of pressure on her to adjust the weight, and he's very happy with the way she adjusted her weight on her second bowl.
Ja, Nicky, dear.
Christel's done another superb job of drawing a second shot.
And Eastern Province has just taken the lead there, 10-9 after 13 ends against JBA. City Bank against Western Province, 13-12 after 14 ends. And City Bank is holding 2 there at the moment.
Thanks, Arthur. Just quickly had to go and fix the flipboard. I picked up that they miscounted the
On
ends.
the ends. And anyway, it's all back to normal again.
And I also asked the players to try and keep out of the head from that side. So hopefully they'll give us a few nice shots and not stand in the way. Yeah. Just indicating Sables just the one down now.
Kevin's sadly pushed Christel out.
Yeah, putting the pressure on, Kevin. Now you have to put that one back that you've taken
That
out.
you took out, yeah. Boss has spoken.
Yeah, I've done all the hard work and you've undone it.
Yep.
Oh no, is the cry from Kevin. Oh, that is, yeah,
He did get it back.
yeah, by hook or by
By
crook.
hook or by crook, but he did get it.
Owen, in your area, do you have a special word for that week, or a special club that's known for the getting a lot of wicks?
Yeah, you know, most of the clubs claim you know, the Atlas Wiki or the whatever else, you know.
Oh,
But Turby played a sterling shot there to play Kevin out, and they now.
yeah, normally those clubs that are credited to it don't like to be credited to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll tell you they're playing towards a plan.
Yeah, it was pre-calculated.
Especially those ones that go off 4 or 5 bowls to get on there.
Yes, yeah, it was all scientifically worked out.
So with the current score 15-7, I think it's important for Sables to try and get at least a second shot in here, so they can start shifting the momentum and just be within 6 off the score. Oh, has he sold it?
1 to border.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Don't be too worried.
just
Gordon saying it's okay, Leaf.
yeah.
That happens. He was trying to get the draw. On a different day, that would have stopped right next to the jack and get a touch.
Yep.
Yeah. And Jack almost going close to us having to have a look at the side pegs.
Definitely, yeah. She let it slip there a little bit and pushed it out.
Didn't come back on its bias.
Nope.
Fani Brits supporting Mpumalanga, his ex-team. They are
Well, just
having
give you an update there then. Ekurhuleni is 12 and Mpumalanga is 11 after the 13 ends. So Mpumalanga, EKB having a good tussle there.
Mpumalanga had a good showing. I think they are, even though they are at the bottom of the log, they've won 2 games.
They held their own very well against some of the bigger teams as well. They really played. They have had a good tournament. It's just that the final results haven't gone their way.
Yeah, it's like we said previously. It's small margins that determine who wins the ends. Basically, it's all just about losing those key ends at the key moments that make the difference in the games. So far, we've seen. Yeah, and I want to see if I can see who Mpumalanga won in those 2 games while we're watching all the action here.
Yep.
They beat one of the defending champions from the Northern Cape in the second match. That's a big scalp.
Yeah. So what you're referring, who do they? Is that Sepia?
Yeah, Sepia.
Sepia from getting a bronze last year.
And then the other match they won Wayne York and Laura York. So 2 big scalps.
Yes.
So can be very proud of their performance. Oh, great ball there by Turby. Getting the shot ball and a toucher. Getting up right next to the jack. Just in front. Yeah, just needs to add a little bit more weight on.
Yeah. A big attempt there to push Turby off the jack.
But the line was perfect for that shot he was attempting. Turby just needs to add another meter. But yeah, I think, I don't even think if you agree with me, this is a key end for Sables if they want to get back into this game.
They need to
At least win or get a multiple.
preferably get a multiple here. And Kevin's put one at the back so that if Turby happens to move the jack, he is waiting at the back there to block a possible 2 shots. So
Turby go nice in wide. It looks like he's going to be close. Will it stop? Oh, great ball. And he's drawn the second shot. So they move on to 9. So Sables moving on to 9. 69 after 15 ends, 3 ends to go. 7 points on off, 7 points the difference.
yeah, and just watching the other games, JBA has overtaken EP again, 11-10. Sedibeng is still 14-13 up on Western Province.
So yeah,
And
going down to the wire.
that's, Western Province is on 16 ends, or played 16 ends already, so it is a close finish coming up there.
Oh, they have control of the jack on the second last end, Western Province. So Neil will want Olivia to get one really close for him.
Yeah. Obviously, Border would love to win every end, but also an alternative is to make sure you got second shot every time,
Yeah.
allowing Sables only to get 1 shot.
Then the maximum would be they can pick up his free on the remaining ends.
On the remaining end, so a little bit of tactical play could come in.
Important for the Sable side is not to get discouraged, just keep going at it.
Yeah.
Just playing it bowl by bowl.
Lyn was baie goed. Het sien enetjie nodig gehad. Yeah, you gotta find that one. Find that one.
Kevin asking Christelle to get onto that side bowl of Sables. If she can get onto that one, they're holding a multiple of 3, maybe 4. 3 basically, yeah, 3.
Yeah, she's
No.
Nope.
No, actually, no. She
Sables
is
is
holding 2. Yeah, forgot that. It is Kevin that's playing with the blue balls. So, Dewey would love a 4 here.
I'm sure you would love to be able to pick up a 4 and make the big swing.
just running through there.
Yep, he's come through the back door. Kevin's actually looks like he's put on a bit of weight here.
Yeah, if he can promote one of those front bowls.
And
Oh, he's going to get onto the jack. Oh, getting a toucher. Oh.
still confirming that they're 2 shots down. Watching on the other game, I actually saw Neil playing a rather weighted shot into the head at the Western Province Sedibeng game. It was his last bowl. Sedibeng still got 1 bowl to go, and it looks like they could be holding 2 shots
Yeah.
at the moment, with 1 bowl to come. So we watch that shot with interest as well.
Free there for Sedibeng. We'll move them on to 17 with 1 end to go. So that will mean he'll need a 5 to win, Neil.
But Kevin is coming in onto the jack.
Oh, great draw.
And he's taken the shot.
Toby must be thinking, what must I do?
Shame, yeah. So that's another point for Border, making them 18-9 on 16 ends.
Yeah. And see over at the Western Province game, Sedibeng has taken out has 2 shots and they're measuring for the 3rd.
Sorry, I said 18. I apologize. It's 17. I'm getting ahead of myself there on the shots.
Uh, 16. It was just 2 shots there for Sedibeng.
For Sedibeng. So Sedibeng's holding 16 shots. Western Province 13, playing the last end.
So they'll need a 4 for the win to be through to the finals.
Yep.
If they don't win, then they'll be rooting for EP next door, which is currently down by 1 point, 11-10 after 14 ends.
Yeah, they've just burnt the end. The previous end, Jason had a run and burnt the end. So.
Yeah, and on
Costello playing her forehand.
Rather be on the tight side because you can work from your bowl back. You can get into that bowl.
Yeah, a bit annoyed with herself, just cutting the center line and falling short.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, and Koen drawing number 1, it looks like. Looks like they
Yep.
might be holding possible 3,
Possible 3 there.
but a lot of room to draw into. So a lot can happen still.
Yep. So, yeah, again, it's with them being on 16 ends, he only has to, Kevin just has to get it in into the second shot.
Yeah.
Um,
Head. Yeah, and he's drawn number 1.
drawn number 1.
Really putting the pressure on Turby.
On Turby, yeah. Because, Kevin's put in another great shot. He's holding 2 on his own there.
Yeah. Does give Turby 2 slip catches that he can use.
Yep. But, he's slipped behind them. And he's put a 3rd one in.
Oh, great series of balls there. Yeah, over on the other side, it looks like Western Province is only holding 1 from my angle.
Yep. It would appear that Sedibeng has got the 2nd and 3rd shots.
Yeah,
And Sedibeng has got 1 bowl, and so has Western Province just got the 1 bowl to come.
yeah, last one on this
This one is 20,
to 9.
17. Yep, last end. Border wins this game.
Yeah, and really does Northwest a favour.
Yep, now we just got to see what the final result is for Northwest.
I can quickly come over
Are
and give you
you
an
going
update
to-
on what's there. While
Are you going to have a look there? While he's over there, I'm also watching the Western Province with Neil's last bowl to come. Now only holding the 1 shot, and they're needing 4 for a win.
Northwest leading 19-6 on the looks like a 14th end.
Okay,
Or
so
15th end.
there's still a bit of movement that can take
Yeah.
place there. I see Turby having a look over at Northwest score, and
He knows the calculations, probably. He knows what could happen.
yeah. Koen has put in a great first ball. While we watch Western Province, Neil's having a go at the head, and he's missed it. So Sedibeng wins that game 16 points to 14. Western Province only gets 14, so yeah.
Yeah, so
There's a quick movement there.
yeah, so now JBA just needs to win their match to be into the finals, and
They're currently down on their one
One
as well.
that is, Jason has drawn a brilliant bowl there, taking shot there. So it looks like it might be level piggings going into the 16th end.
No, that was the 16th end.
So 16th end. So
So,
yeah,
yeah.
7. So 2 to go.
2 to go. Koen to two great bowls there.
Yeah.
I believe she's holding
Yeah.
just the two, sadly. She didn't get a third one in, but Kevin walking up, I think, quite confidently up to the mat. You know, with them having won the game already, makes it a lot easier to play the shot. There's no pressure on him.
And for some reason, normally when you don't have the pressure, you pull off a miracle shot when you don't need it.
Yeah. Yep. And he's come around the back for third shot.
The way his days be going, he'll probably switch his hand and
trail the
the
jack.
He hasn't put a foot wrong in this match.
No.
Kevin, yeah, with opportunity, and I think he's not on a bad line for the weight he's using.
He's going to catch the...
Yeah, and he's drawn
and
the
he's
shot.
drawn the shot.
I think Tubi's going to have a run at this one just out of frustration.
Yep, he's put weight on.
And unfortunately, it doesn't work out.
Doesn't work out. 1-2
To border.
1-2 border.
So they move
So,
on to 21.
21-9
21-9
after 18 ends. They actually signaled
There's
3. They actually signaled a 3
3
there.
Yeah, so it's 23.
23. 9 after 18 ends.
So Kevin having a brilliant game.
I think we'll probably
Yeah, we'll
stay
go on, but we'll maybe quickly do an interview.
if you do
Quick
the interview
interview.
with them.
But we'll not close the stream, just to keep you updated on what's happening on the JBA match.
Come, Johnny Grant.
Yeah, we're joined by the winning side from Border, Kevin and Chris Kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah. A bit of a change coming from the C green over to the A green for this last match.
Yeah, a huge change. The sea green is a little bit slower than this, but it helped us, so we're
Yeah.
quite happy with that.
And you had a brilliant match. It seems like you couldn't set a foot wrong. You got some amazing shots. I think you're going to have a good watch at the highlights this evening.
Look, you get lucky, and I was fortunate to be very lucky today. And I've got a saying that says "Blinde roender tel ook 'n put op so nou en dan." And
Ja,
that's
nee,
what I
maar,
had.
ja, nee, maar dit werk mos maar so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and well supported by your wife, Kitty. She did her part, and
Sometimes.
yeah, and giving you a few orders as well. And you're one of the how did they say at the beginning, the brave ones playing with your better half.
Yeah, look, now I must say thank her, because without her we wouldn't have got here. It's nice playing with your wife. We got divorced early on, but we remarried again. So yeah, no, she played, and without the help of her, we could never have got here.
Yeah, and you were quite nervous being on the streaming rink. Now I think you were wishing now you were wishing you were on all the games at the streaming rink.
Absolutely not. This is not my forte.
No, but you did well. But yeah, thank you. And good luck. You're traveling back tomorrow,
That's right.
watching the finals. We are keen to see who will make the finals.
Yeah.
There's a lot of permutations. It was part of the consideration of getting which game will be on the streaming rink. And on the blue section, we just had Neil Burkett lose that match against Citibank. So if Jason Evans wins that one, they'll be through to the finals. And unfortunately for Sables as well, it might be that they also through. So hard lines. But Toby really tried his best in this match.
And I just want to thank for all the organisers that organised the tournament, and we've got some border supporters over here, which we do really appreciate.
Supporters, there we go.
We got them on the screen as well, behaving themselves for a change.
No, thank you very much, and very well organised tournament, and congratulations to all the people that participated here.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
Bye.
Although the scoreboard is not. The scoreboard, as you see it on the screen, is not reflected properly. It is 12-13 to EP after 17 ends. So Jason is obviously looking to pick up 2 shots here, but a single shot, giving them a draw, puts them through on shot aggregate. Shot aggregate. So
and they're having a look at if the jack is
Actually
within
in play.
in play with a mirror. Yeah, and it's inside. It's been called out. So
Jason has got the option on the length that he would like. So he's going to ask Louise to put it at her length.
Stand behind the head there.
As long as we can hear, talk to each other.
Yeah, no, we can both stand there. Just check if you can hear us. If you stand behind them. Just check if you can still hear.
Yeah.
No, We'll move over to that match, so we might not be able to give you the best visuals, but we'll try to do our best radio commentary.
Yeah, the camera has been able to focus on the scoreboard, which has now been corrected.
So we're just checking if they can hear us. But we should be fine.
We should be able to be heard coming from the JBA rink.
Okay, Louise.
Can you hear us?
Hi, can you hear us? Oh, just testing. Yeah.
Thanks. Louise going through her routine, her breathing routine.
Playing on her backhand, just cutting the center line at the moment, and she's drawn the shot.
Still a meter to play with.
Yeah, and also a meter to the left of the center line.
Not too sure whether the mobile camera is not available to come down to the head. So
I think, unfortunately, the cabling might just be too.
yeah, unfortunately, EP rested on Lucy's ball and moved it slightly closer to the jack. Louise has pushed it through 2.5 meters. According to our calculations, a draw here sees JBA going through. So, they're looking for one shot.
Yeah,
JBA is looking for one shot. But obviously a two.
But the problem is EP is also only looking for one shot.
And EP is also just looking for the one shot. So
and that is very close to the one shot, but just running through slightly. By TJ.
Yep.
Next door. EKB losing that match 18-14 next door against Mpumalanga. Looks like Jason might have drawn another one.
Jason's just slipped past the jack.
Jason on his backhand.
He's playing on his backhand, but he feels he's a little bit quicker. Yep. Yeah, he went through a meter this time.
Looks like they're just holding the two, but there's only one ball left for
One
EP.
ball for EP left.
And Jason holding his heart.
And Louise showing him that her nails are gone.
And I think back home is also getting her sixth heart attack for the day.
So to put you in the picture, Jason's first ball is holding shot. Louise is holding the second shot with one of her balls, and EP is now delivered.
TJ looks interested, and this one's not far off.
Not far off at all. They've definitely got one shot. He's run through for one shot.
And I think they're holding two. Jason looks like they're holding two, so he's happy. TJ. Yeah.
It's been confirmed that JBA has taken two shots there.
And they've taken the one win.
So they take 14-13 win, which puts JBA through into the gold medal tomorrow.
Yeah, an opportunity for Jason to add his name to another trophy, one he hasn't won yet.
Well, they've, as I often say, they've got themselves a silver medal.
Yeah, at least.
And so tomorrow they're just playing for a gold.
So let's go back to our commentary area.
Can I just
we
have
can maybe
30 seconds with Jason? Jason? How was that game for you? Louise, I believe you were missing some nails. They chewed away.
No, it chopped off.
I thought you had been chewing them.
But hats off to DJ, and they're really good. They really played well.
They want to get you into shot.
Louise, I want to talk.
Louise, come and stand with.
You can at least stand here.
You can at least come and stand here. So, Jason, congratulations on the win. It was a tight game for you guys, and how did you see it?
Look, DJ's tough, eh? I mean, he was getting bowls in there and moving it to hard places. A couple of drives fortunately worked for me. But at this time of the day, the green does change, and you got to keep on to it. You got to it slows down a little yard and it doesn't swing as much.
And
so
you just found it quicker than TJ each time, and
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it was it was a game and a half, mate. It was it was tough. Looking at the youngsters, obviously doing us a favour there with Burkett. That's how hard the section's been.
Yeah, I think this whole section that you're in has been a dynamite section, and just for information, Sables also went down, which opened the door for Northwest to come through.
Oh wow! Okay.
So
But that's why we come back. It's a crazy game, played by crazy people, and we keep coming back for more. So so we the silly ones, really.
But anyway. I think tomorrow the finals. You're looking forward to that then?
Yeah, looking forward to it. They'll get Louise on the Valiums tonight.
Early to bed tonight.
And no more nails to chew.
Yeah, she's got no more nails to chew. Congratulations on your win there, and we'll see you on the green tomorrow for the final. Well done.
I think I owe a few people a couple of beers, so. And we mustn't change anything either, and you know what I mean. Okay. Cheers, mate.
Congratulations.
Thanks, bud.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, so a lovely game. Luckily, we were able to bring you the end part of that one. And over on the other side, it looks like Northwest is in the lead. I think they've won that game. Let's quickly have a look while we can. Oh, they're taking the board away. And yeah, it looks like Northwest have won that one, so they're probably through to the finals. Playing against the JBA side.
JBA. So yeah, we look forward to a great tournament tomorrow and or finals tomorrow.
Yeah, and let's see if we can break the all-time record of 400. Let's see if we can get 500 live views tomorrow morning for that finals.
Yeah, remember, we're going to be broadcasting from 8:30. The start of the game at 8:30, and we're looking forward to a wonderful day tomorrow or morning tomorrow, and the prize giving in after the tournament.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Owen.
Thanks a lot.
Goodbye.
Bye.